picked off in front, though. Here comes Vradenburg. And he scores. The opening goal of the season goes to the Turf Dogs as Mark Vradenburg intercepted the pass and just ran by everyone.
Take off on the floor. He stayed ahead of everyone chasing him. He comes down, opens some space, and buries that.
Shot clock. Pick and roll to Sullivan. He shovels that one low and wide. They had Murray down. They couldn't shoot. And down again as Tober picks it up and puts it home.
Great chance earlier for the Lock Monsters on a beautiful pass by Corey Fowler. He is on the Buffalo Bandits practice roster, and he is a terrific offensive presence. But it's the original shot just goes a little wide. And you'll see
3 lines that they make up here. It's not for righties and lefties. Yeah. Nevin Sullivan scores.
God, look at him take this pass and just run away from his defender. It was
Connor Danko, the only remaining member of the goaltending trio, but lets that one go through. He's got a word for the official and maybe 3 or 4 words for the official, but it is a power play goal. Guerin gives off. Wasson plays it off the carpet after the shot goes wide, and Wasson onto the crease, into the back of the net. How many times have we seen the Turf Dog run this play? Different personnel, but they'll take it. We'll introduce to you our players to watch for this game. Nick Grasby cutting in, takes the shot. Where is it? In behind Danko, and they say that goes in. And this is, you can see Danko upset with that one as well. This has been the knock on him the last couple of years, that kind of lets it get away from him a little bit when he starts to get in the hole. A guy whose name we haven't called so far, but a huge addition to this Lock Monster team. Brennan Tainhouse in front of the shot. It skips through the legs of Murray, and Gatt has a few words for his defensive mark after he gets the second goal of the game for the Niagara Lock Monsters. It's a pretty good goals against average for the Senior B League.
I had a chance to see him play quite a bit, but there's a goal by Durham. Sorry, I thought the ball was being picked up when we were heading the other way, but right on top of the crease.
Can't do anything with it, though, as Brendan Tainhouse ends up with the ball. Lord for Vradenburg. Fakes right, goes back left. My goodness, diving through. What a goal for Vradenburg. 6-3 as Melnichenko dropped sub shot. It was in the air. Grasby. And all alone, nobody on the same side of half as Josh Wasson. And he cuts back and puts it behind Danko.
That kind of offensive season last winter that he did the years before. And I think he's one of those guys like a Sean Evans who needs to be a little bit on edge.
And immediately the Turf Dogs make them pay for it. And there you go. And
Lord
I was gonna say the maturity of Lord, but yeah.
So no goal, sharply waved off by Mike Sullivan.
And there's the swing back the other way. It was Brian Campbell who tried to get the ball the other way, and then we come back to our right, and it's in behind Danko for the 9th time.
Up the floor. First thing we're going to see here.
I think this is the Cole Murray, sorry. First shot takes him off balance, and then, my goodness.
That is lovely. Eric Schul there to pick up the rebound. And then
so watch the shovel there.
In.
It's got to be one motion. Reminder to stay with us after the game for our 3-star selections, as there's the 10th one on the board. McNulty getting it.
They wanted to get him here. So he's had a pretty quiet impact on this game with the 5 points. Here's the original shot. There's this. Oh, here comes the save and then the pass from 2014 here on the opening day of the 2015 season.
Well, that's when you want to get the first one out of the way, is the first day. Campbell, though, diving across the front of the crease. Drops to one knee, takes the shot and scores. Just the 4th goal of the game.
Here comes the play. You'll see Campbell takes a peek across and freezes the defender there.
Tomorrow afternoon from the Barry Molson Center, Steven Stamp, Ron Ruff, Barry Blizzard, Southwest Cyclops. That game goes at 2 o'clock. And we will have it for you here on the JVI Sports Network as soon as the horn goes, which it does right now. Stand by for our 3 stars of the game as we put a cap on this one, make it a 10-4 score for the Durham Turf Dogs.
Yeah, very impressive performance by the Turf Dogs. Can't ask for a whole lot more. Maybe they would have liked a little more offense. You're often going to need more than 10 goals to win in this league, but they were a little rusty to start with, but definitely got some things rolling, and you can't complain. Giving up 4 goals in the Canadian Lacrosse League is remarkable.
Mark Farthing sprinted over to the officials to grab the game ball, which they immediately bounce over to Matt Giles. Here's our 3 stars of the game, and there's a lot of green on this side. Josh Wasson, in his return to the Turf Dogs, gets the 3rd star.
Yeah, 2 goals, 2 assists for Wasson in a very strong game. Did a nice job of helping out on defense as well, but primarily an offensive guy, and he did a very good job of it. The 2nd star is going to come in a 10-4 win, come from the defensive side of the game. For them, Eric Schul was just excellent all day. Actually created some nice plays in transition, created some scoring chances. None of them went in, but he was very solid defensively. And the 1st star, again, when it's 10-4, it's hard not to at least consider the goaltender. And Cole Murray was very good for these Turf Dogs. And as you know, as you said, is there now a goaltending controversy for the Turf Dogs? Has he done enough with Kevin Croswell being sick today and not getting the start? Has Murray done enough to get himself the starting position for next week? If
he hasn't, it definitely puts the pressure on Croswell to step up. It's not. I remember when he was dropped by the Philadelphia Wings, you came back and said he's immediately the best goalie in this league, which at the time he was.
Yeah.
But he's had some shaky moments and some shaky games. So now you see that performance if you're Kevin Croswell and you kind of look over your shoulder and you go, I got to play.
Yeah. And certainly gives them some incentive to come out and play well. A 10-4 final for the Durham Turf Dogs.